All right, we need to talk about Square Enix. They are 2027 absolute powerhouse of RPGs dropping from them. I mean, we're gonna start early, October. We're gonna throw this in there for Final Fantasy Resonance, and then we got Evercold. If you're a fan of Final Fantasy 14, I've been playing it since the reboot in, was it 2012? I don't remember. Whenever they rebooted it. We got Final Fantasy 7 Revelation, probably by most. So I'm really looking forward to how the story ends, man. And we've only got a little bit left to really theorize what all this shit means, because it's confusing as hell. And then we got Kingdom Hearts. So I'm gonna go through and kind of show some footage and talk about each one in case you haven't heard of all these. But man, Square Enix for the next October through October of the next year. Holy dude, we're eating good. All right, so on October 22nd this year, we're getting Final Fantasy Resonance, man. This is, I'm really looking forward to this. I reacted to a 16-minute gameplay reveal not too long ago, so you guys know I'm ready for it. If you've ever played Octopath Traveler, Octopath Traveler 2, there was a game that came out, Adventures of Somebody, kind of taking on that same art style. I need to play it. I forget what it's called. Basically, it's like Octopath, or they recently redid the Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest games in the HD 2D. I personally am a huge fan of the HD 2D, so we're getting this Final Fantasy in the HD 2D, and it's going to be a true turn-based game. I love me my turn-based. I grew up, born in 87, so that's all we played on the Game Boy, NES, Super Nintendo, PS1. It was just all turn-based. The best games, honestly. So it's the story-wise, we're adapting, I think it was the first season of Brave Exvius, the mobile game, which I played a little bit here and there, but I never really got super heavy into it. You follow a knight named Rain trying to protect the magic crystals, and I believe it's going to have a full overworld map that you can traverse with chocobos, airships, all the good stuff, right? So the combat is probably going to be my favorite part. It's turn-based, like I said. It's just pure traditional turn-based strategy game. No ATBs, no action RPG shit, no like how Final Fantasy VII Remake is, which is fine. You get used to it, but it's something about turn-based, man. It's going to have a new vision system, which they've been slowly rolling out trailers for that. But basically you equip these, the main character from all the mainline Final Fantasy games, get special abilities and level them up and stuff. Right now on the channel, we're playing through the OG FF7 before we get back into Remake, Rebirth, Crisis Core, just to refresh before Revelation comes out on the story, make sure we can try to piece it all together. So come hang out if you haven't seen those. But you can set Cloud Strife in your party in this game in Resonance, and they've confirmed they had trailers for Terra, Zidane, the Warrior of Light, Shantoto, Y'shtola. I think they just showed off Noctis, so pretty sick. Anyway, October 2027, this game is gonna be great. Next up, we got Final Fantasy 14 Evercold. Now, like I said, I've been playing this since not the, what was it, 1.0, when it came back. I guess it was 2.0. I think it was, I don't know, I had my PS3 back in the day. Dawn Trail was probably the least played expansion for me. I know it was a brand new story arc. We had to get into the old story arc ended and we had to get into it. I don't know, I haven't played it much. I think I did the first 2 steps of the Relic. I know the last step just came out. I just haven't done it. But in January, we are getting Evercold. It looks pretty damn good, but I mean their trailers always look good. But I mean, we get a godless realm saga is kind of what they're going for. It's giant floating islands and stuff. We're headed to a world completely consumed by ice, it seems, and these islands are floating in the sky. And they just had the Berlin Fan Festival, and I think the Japan Festival is in November. Don't quote me on that. It's sometime at the end of the year, and then January we get this. We are getting a new tank job, the Bastion. Basically, if you played Elden Ring, just double shield build, And they have, they got a new, I think what was it called? Reborn mode and Evolved mode. Basically, you have your classic rotation, or it makes it so it plays the game for you or some shit. I don't know. We are getting a Final Fantasy VII raid since Revelation is coming out 2-3 months after this. I don't really know if they've pushed any information out on it. And I think I've seen something about a Evangelion raid as well, Evangelion crossover. So, I mean, if you haven't seen Neon Genesis Evangelion, please go watch it. It's like a 90s anime. Amazing. And then we'll get the FF7. So, Evercold's going to be pretty fun for me. I mean, all things considered. But that drops in 2027. I don't think we know the... I think the other class is a DPS. I think they teased like a chick. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna put that out until the next Fan Fest. So we got like 3 months for that. But yeah, I mean, Evercold. It's crazy to think I've played 14 for like what 14 years now. Has it been that long? That's crazy. Anyway, Evercold, let me know if you're excited for that. And my most anticipated game, Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I played OG FF7 back in '97 released, and then at Christmas, my mom got me FF7 and the strategy guide, which I still have. We're actually using that to play through the OG right now, but really looking forward to how they're gonna finish up all these loose ends with the story. I mean, remake was insane. Rebirth was insane. There's been a lot of interviews lately, and they're going over a lot of things that they're going to change. And you know, like the Ubisoft towers, it just got real annoying, and too many mini games and stuff like that. But I mean, we're gonna get the final. We're gonna know what happens. Like all the theory crafting and just trying to figure out what's going on and just all the theories going around, man. Like it's been so fun, and we only got what 7-8 more months of theory crafting, and it's gone. Like that's it. So it's at one foot it's like, all right, well, we get to know what happens, but then it's like, well, after this comes out, that's it. And I think they've talked about doing some more DLCs like Intergrade and stuff, but it will be launching on all platforms spring 2027. So not too long after Evercold. But Square Enix has confirmed that this will be the largest open world in the entire series. We will get the High Wind, and I believe in an interview he said within the first 3 to 5 hours we get the High Wind. Now we still haven't gone to Rocket Town, and I mean we did get the Tiny Bronco earlier than we were supposed to in the OG. So I'm kind of curious how that's going to pan out, that we get the High Wind so early. Yeah, I don't know, but basically you just jump out, skydive, go down to wherever you're going, and Wutai, Rocket Town, Medeal. I'm excited. Also, they're adding a fit system, which kind of surprised me. So basically, you can make like a black mage, a warrior. I think they've only really showed off like the tactical suit for Cloud, I guess, for like a warrior job, and then the black mage for Tifa. I don't think they've shown off anything else yet, but it's going to be 4 per character, which is, I mean, that's a lot of jobs. I don't know if it's like the same job, like every character gets a black mage, every character gets a warrior. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with that yet, but we finally get Vincent and Sid as playable characters. I'm really looking forward to Sid. Sid's my guy. I also, as I'm playing the OG, I just got the Rocket Town, and it's kind of sad to see that they toned Sid down a lot. Like, sure, was he abusive and he cussed a lot? Was it Shira was her name? She, you know, he had to save her from toasting her up in the rocket, and he just treats her like shit and abuses her, but like that's part of the charm of Sid, you know, the cigarette in his mouth. I'm pretty sure in Rebirth they got rid of the cigarette and they toned him down a lot. It's kind of sad to see, but I think in an interview they were like embarrassed. But I don't know, you know, 30 years ago things were different and people didn't really care about this. Now if you have a character that's like abusive to his wife, obviously they're gonna get shit for that, which it is what it is. There's tons of people out there like that. That's what makes Sid Sid. You know, I wish they would have kept him like he was, but here we are. But yeah, I mean, Meteor's been summoned. We've seen more weapons come out. We see Ruby in one of the trailers. There's gonna be some crazy fights because they were hard in OG, so I can only imagine. And then hard mode, they're gonna be damn near impossible. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to fight all the weapons, so get ready for it. And then the submarine, right? We get the submarine, and we'll get the rest of the mini games. We got Icicle in. We do snowboarding. It's just we get to see what happens with Zach, the multiple timelines, what's going on. I mean, there's so much. I mean, I can sit here and talk about it forever. I'm really looking forward to this, but that's, yeah, Revelation, spring. I'm thinking no later than April. I think is when it's going to come out. But yeah, the Northern Crater, the reunion, the joining of all the multiverses. We got Aerith Prime, got Zack, Aerith save Zack at the end. But yeah, I'm ready for FF7 Revelation, man. Bring it on. But yeah, like I said, we'll be we're playing through the OG right now. We're gonna do Crisis Core. We'll probably throw Dirge of Cerberus in there, and then we're gonna do the remake and Rebirth, and really try to polish up on the story. Because I only played Rebirth one time. I played remake twice or 3 times now. So I need to catch up on Rebirth and really make sure I didn't miss anything in the story, because there's so much going on, you know what I mean? So make sure you subscribe and you come back for that. And last but not least, Kingdom Hearts 4 just had a new trailer drop at D23, and they're gonna drop this late 2027. Now, like I said in that reaction video, I'm not really excited for Kingdom Hearts 4. Like I'm gonna play it, you know. I grew up playing Kingdom Hearts 1. Obviously, I was there when it released, and it was just such a crazy game. I'm not a big Disney guy. I'm just not. Disney adults are scary people. They're real crazy. You know, but Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming. I think, what was it, 2001 was the first one? And then the second one was like 2004 or something. It was only like 2 or 3 years. God, take me back to PS2 era where they were just cranking out games like every 2 or 3 years. It was like mainly like every 2 years. And then Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't even know if I finished it, honestly. I don't know. I don't think I finished Kingdom Hearts 3, but I think it came out 2019. I remember standing in line. I was working at Live Casino. Remember that. And there was another kid picking it up. I had no idea he even played Kingdom Hearts. And so, yeah, 8 years from last one. Not too bad. Yeah, I don't really know too much about Kingdom Hearts 4. I know it takes place in like a modern day Tokyo, and I'm assuming we're gonna have all of the like Disney worlds and stuff. They just showed off like Coco. I don't know what the hell a Coco is. I haven't followed up with any Disney or like Pixar stuff. And then, you know, obviously we got Donald and Goofy, and I really don't know much about it, I'm gonna be honest. So but it's coming. Be ready for that. But I mean, we get Final Fantasy Resonance in October, straight into Evercold in January, Revelation in the spring, probably another 3 months after that. It's like October to January, 3 months. I'm gonna say January to Revelation, gonna be another 3 months. It's gonna hit probably April for Revelation, and then we got Kingdom Hearts 4 at the end of the year, and then we also got Grand Theft Auto in November. It's gonna be a wild year, but anyway. It's a great year to be a Square Enix fan. Absolutely just stacked lineup. Yeah, let me know what you're most excited for. I mean, man, for me, it's Revelation and Resonance, and then Evercold, Kingdom Hearts. In that order. I cannot wait. Anyway, let me know what you're excited for. Subscribe, come back. See you on the next one.